excuse me. Every time I eat grapes or watermelon, it makes me burp. Okay, so we're going to watch blindfolded women guess each other's weight. This to me is like not a good idea. Like, I don't think any woman should guess each other's weight, especially with like height can change so many factors. Let's jump into it.
Is everyone happy with their weight?
Nah.
No.
Is there a woman who is?
Yeah, exactly.
I want to meet her.
What did everyone have for lunch today?
10-piece chicken nuggets with a small fry. They have a discount on the combo right now, y'all.
I love that for her. I could get some 10-piece nuggets.
I had Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
I just get like the fried sandwich, but like just ketchup, no pickles.
Chick-fil-A has really good sauces.
True.
So I would pick like a
See,
Chick-fil-A sauce or something.
I'm gonna get hate for this, but I'm not a sauce girl. I know.
Who doesn't like sauce? I love sauce. Sauce can make or break a food. Like, we all need a little bit of sauce in our life. I'm an aioli type of girl, or a barbecue sauce or sweet chili. I do like a good old sweet chili. I have been into spicy sauces lately, so
I like certain sauces, but I was a picky eater growing up, so.
I was just snacking. I'm a serious snacker, so just had some chips and dip.
I didn't have lunch today. I'm starving.
There's always one that didn't eat lunch. I fall into that category. I always forget to eat. And then I'm like, oh, I'm starving, and then I eat everything in the cupboard.
Was that just because of time?
Yes.
Okay, I feel that. Okay.
What's everyone's girl dinner?
A what dinner?
Girl dinner?
A girl dinner. What's that?
Is that just like a normal meal?
It's like putting like random things together
Yeah,
and
and
making
calling
a
it
dinner.
a meal.
Yeah.
I don't know, me and DoorDash are locked in. I'm not ever gonna suffer.
My girl dinner.
Hercules out. Excuse me. I have to kick my dog out because if I don't, he just snorts. He's a Frenchie, so he just snorts all the time.
There is just like a bunch of wing chicken.
This is sad girl dinner. Bunch of white meat chicken. So you just cut up chicken and put it on a plate and call it a day? Ugh.
With pesto sauce?
Yeah. That sounds like a real dinner.
Is it? There's no vegetables. To me, that's not a real dinner.
I feel like cheese and crackers.
Okay.
That's a go-to
Yep.
for me.
Cheese and crackers. Pickles. You gotta have it with pickles though. You got the cracker, the cheese, the pickle on top. And sometimes salami if you've got it in the fridge.
Yeah, like cheese and crackers, or I have a lot of cheese sandwiches or like cheese and tomato sandwiches.
I'll have like a fried egg that I'll put like soy sauce, you know, and you like get in there, you flip it, there's like some soy glazed rice with like furikake on it, you throw some edamame, have like some
Your
green
girl dinner
onions.
sounds good.
Did that change where you think anyone should be in line? The person who said that they eat, what was it, like white breast chicken? It's like a typical like gym bro dinner. Like,
Where do you think that India should go?
like in the middle, because she's at the lightest right now, and I don't feel like she's the lightest.
Well, I'm just thinking, usually picky eaters, right? Like your selection is limited, so maybe you just don't eat as much just because you're picky.
I'm the type of person where if there's nothing on the menu that I will like want to eat, I won't eat anything.
Okay.
She should go more down that way.
Maybe one or two.
I feel like the person who said they skipped lunch today and they would eat cheese and crackers.
Oh, me.
Yeah. Are you in the first spot?
I'm in the first spot. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I feel like that's accurate.
You can always tell. You can always tell the girl that doesn't eat that much. And I agree, the picky eater probably should be on the end because, let's face it, your options are limited. I love food. Sometimes I wish I was a picky eater.
From what we know. I don't know if this will make anyone comfortable, but I'm recovered now, but I used to have anorexia. It doesn't lead to always looking.
Now I feel bad for the picky eater. I feel like a bitch. Okay, sorry. Sorry, Riley. That's her name.
The way that like your body dysmorphia thinks you're gonna look. Like people think they're gonna look more like toned, and it's such a common misconception because like even if you're getting thinner when you're anorexic, you're not getting more toned. You just look like smaller but flabbier, if that makes sense. Like
I actually had a different experience just because my anorexia was due to me being a ballet dancer. So I was actually still very physically, I guess, toned or whatever, but I wasn't getting my period for few years. Ballet, a lot of it is aesthetics. When you go audition, it just kind of is an environment where it feels like the skinnier you are, the more valuable you are. I think definitely that was always just like my goal, to get as skinny or small as possible, and I definitely don't struggle with it anymore as much.
There's so much pressure being a woman. I think we all have those insecurities of like, oh, maybe I should be a little bit smaller, or should always be something. It sucks. It sucks being insecure. I feel it. I feel it all the time. Even right now, I'm 30 and I still feel insecure about my body. I hate it. Like, I feel like I could lose about 5 kilos and I'd be happy.
Who was the ballet dancer?
Yeah, I feel like you should be number one.
Stereotype. They just stereotyped her. Ballet dancer must be the smallest.
Did anyone play sports, or does anyone play sports?
I never really played sports that much. I've been trying to get more into it more recently, but it's never been a consistent thing for me.
Both of my parents are were basketball players in college, so athletics were like mandatory. But now that I'm out of like high school sports, I just kind of do my own fitness thing.
You sound kind of tall.
Yeah, you sound really tall.
And then you said your parents are basketball players.
How do you sound tall? Like, how do you... Oh, she did say her parents are basketball players. Maybe that's why.
I'm a mouse. Duh.
Like,
I definitely am taller.
okay.
Yeah.
I have a gym membership. Do I go often? No. But currently now I do ballroom dancing.
Oh, that's tight.
Chica tango.
Chicken tango. I want to go out for like lunch with her. And chicken nuggets, bit of tango, chicken tango. Love it.
In high school, I did wrestling and judo and jujitsu. I kind of work out like 3 to 4 times at the gym a week, and then I try to do like HIIT or roller skating or surf to kind of fill in the extra time.
I do like weightlifting, heavy weightlifting.
Nice. Okay.
Gym girl for real.
I feel like you should move down.
To the heavier, well, because
Yeah.
muscle weighs more than
Nope, they weigh the same.
Really?
Yes.
Like
Okay.
a pound of muscle and a pound of fat is the same, but muscle is leaner, so it looks smaller.
Yes.
So if someone's 200 pounds and they are like have a higher body percentage of fat, they're going to appear bigger, but of course they weigh the same.
That's true.
Oh.
The more you know. I think I did know that, but for some reason when they said that, I felt surprised. But I'm pretty sure I did know that.
I feel like Jasmine should be towards the middle, because right now she's at the heaviest spot.
So like right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think, well, I can see them, but she should definitely be lower.
Maybe you can talk about what affected your perception of your own weight.
I have a older sister who was super, like her body was goals. So I compared myself to her a lot. We definitely didn't look the same, but that was my experience, was just like body dysmorphia. I lost a bunch of weight, so I was bigger when I was younger. So I love my older sister. She's just like, I just compared myself to her a lot. Even kind of started wanting to like act like her and all this stuff. So that's pretty much just where that came from, was just, she was like my idol, so.
Aww. Girl, you just be you. You seem like such a sweetheart. You look stunning. Like, absolutely stunning.
I feel like I have social media imposed expectation that I put on myself to look like the models who are similar to my height and like super thin. I feel like social media definitely heightened that in a way that it wouldn't have if it didn't exist in my like teen years.
I think she's right to a degree, but I grew up without social media. I still had like body issues when I was in high school and stuff. We had MySpace in like around year 9, and I think I would have been like 15, 16. And I still had crazy insecurities about my body. I think social media definitely heightens it, but I think it's something that just won't go away. Like, I just think women need to learn to be confident in our own bodies. But I just think it's all part of growing up, unfortunately.
I'm Black, and the beauty standard in like Black culture is not thin. When you hear rap music, they like really glorify like a curvy body, and that was.
She has just admitted she's thin. That's what, if I was one of them, I'd be like, okay, she must not be curvy because she's talking about how they glorify curvy bodies.
Something that was like harsh, my family would like jokingly call me names that correlated to my weight, and that was really tough, and that caused a lot of my...
This girl right next to her, no, she's like, you just outed yourself to be thin.
It's crazy you say that because like I'm also black, and I feel like I was on the opposite side, and I never had like a set bully. Like it was just like day to day people would just say certain things to me. Even like when I would try to do things more out of my comfort zone, like there was always someone to say, no, don't wear that. That's not you.
I relate to
I'm
that
like, my
so
bad.
much.
But I definitely stepped out of that.
Well, I grew up and my mom's Vietnamese, so you know, like she was very harsh on me and had an expectation of me to be a certain size. She's like the classic almond mom. Like she told me that like I should stop eating grapes because they're too sugary, you know, like that kind of person. And
Really? Grapes? Grapes are delicious. Like, at least she wasn't eating chocolate or candy. Grapes. Eat all the grapes you want.
like throughout my entire life growing up, regardless of how other people would see me, it would be like that voice, that one voice of my mom kind of just always in my head. My mom, having been an immigrant from Vietnam, had certain expectations that was kind of incongruous with what the expectations were in living in the US. You're kind of being pulled in 10 different directions of what you were supposed to look like, and you can't appeal to every single one of them no matter how hard you try, so you constantly just kind of feel a little bit bad about yourself.
I think Jasmine should be over here.
I think we'll swap, because weightlifting, and you said lean bulk, it
Well, I
sounds
feel
like
like-
muscular.
I feel like Jasmine should take my place.
I think that's a smart move. And I think that she said she's from a Vietnamese background. You do expect them to be smaller. It's part of their culture. I guess Asian culture expects their women to be quite small.
I was thinking we could all say what our relationship with food is.
I love food and I love variety, but I used to have orthorexia, which was like really hyper-focusing on like health. So it was just like measuring out every single thing to make sure I hit my macros every single time. And like that I've switched away, and I'm now like doing a lot more intuitive eating.
I'm a vegetarian. I've also struggled with bulimia and binge eating disorder. I would say I'm mostly recovered, but I still have binge tendencies. I do feel like if I weighed less, it wouldn't be a problem, because especially with my like previous mobility issues, like it would be easier maybe on my joints, but my body, I'm like so thankful for what it can do that I try not to be upset about my weight at all, because that just leads you down a bad path. Body neutrality is really the most important thing. I think your body is like the least interesting thing about you, so you really shouldn't worry as much about what you look like versus what kind of a person you are. What you put into the world is just worlds more important than how big you are.
I do agree with her to a certain extent, but if you're having joint pains and that's regarding your health, I think that's when you should probably look at your weight. I'm not trying to be rude, but if it's to do with your health and it's affecting your health, that's when I think you should do something about it. She still seems like a beautiful soul. I just hope that her joints are okay. And I just hope that she sees one day that you're in better health, you have a better life.
Is everyone happy with their weight?
Nah. No.
Is there a woman who is?
Yeah,
I want to meet her.
I will say I'm okay with where I'm at because I feel a lot healthier than I used to feel.
I will also say that even though I'm not happy, this is not my dream body, I am not mad or ashamed of my body, so I will celebrate and value myself completely the same. So I will still wear all those outfits that I probably should not, but I will wear it.
No, wear what you want to wear, girl.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, girl, wear what you want to wear. That's it. Like, she has way more confidence than I do.
I try really hard to just put myself in places that I don't belong or should be out, and I just want to constantly tell myself like, oh, you're beautiful, you're pretty, and like just start speaking kindly, and you'll start seeing yourself in a different light versus what other people tell you.
I personally feel, just off of the energy and the voice, I feel like Camila is a pretty petite person.
That's so solid.
Just from her voice. She has a petite voice. Maybe she does. Maybe she has a petite voice, but I do find that odd.
I agree. I think that you two should switch at the front.
Do you think you guys feel good in this
line up?
I think it's
I think it's as good as it's gonna get, maybe.
I don't think I could weigh myself on camera. That like instantly gave me anxiety just thinking about weighing myself on camera. I don't even like weighing myself now. Even though it's just a number, I know it's just a number, but there's something daunting I find about the scales.
You guys are all so pretty.
So pretty.
Yeah, I thought she was my height.
It was my shoes, man.
Did they get it right?
Riley?
Yeah,
I feel like you look
I look
exactly
like what you
how
thought?
you
yeah,
pictured
to be
it.
honest, you look like how I pictured
Oh,
it.
interesting.
So in 7th, the
Oh, now they're putting him in the spot. Never mind. Never mind. I thought they got it right. Oh, okay. I got way too excited.
lightest spot, Camille. In 6th, Jasmine. 5th, Liz. 4th, Riley. 3rd, India. 2nd, Erica. And 1st, Jessie.
Let's have a look. Okay, they did pretty good. Yeah, I agree that this girl, I don't remember her name, she should have swapped. Jasmine, I think it was. She should have swapped because this girl in the like lime green, why are they all wearing green? This lime green color, she looks fit, like super fit. I think they did pretty well, to be honest.
I weigh 97.2 pounds.
Oh my God, they're actually saying their weights. Oh, I couldn't do that. Nope. 97.2 pounds. That's so light. That's like, it's like 44 something kilos or something, 45 kilos around that. I think. It's small.
I'm 124.
I'm 133.
158.
159.
257.
274.
How does everyone feel?
See, this is why you should use kilos. It sounds a lot less. Like pounds just sounds like a lot. Everyone get on the kilograms.
Like I need to gain weight. I feel weird now, like being under 100
Oh, she feels like she needs to gain weight. She feels weird for being under 100. That's so sad.
makes me feel really insecure sometimes. Like I feel like less of a woman or something.
No, that doesn't determine your value at all.
I feel like I tried to kind of subtly drop hints that like I was on the bigger side, but I feel like it's easier to be like, you should go over there versus you to tell me I should come over here. And so I kind of experienced like, I don't know how to get myself to this side because I don't think anyone's gonna want to push me over here.
No one wants to say, I think you're heavier than what you are. I agree with that.
I think that's an interesting point too, is like so many of us struggled with eating disorders and we all look so different.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, people think that just because you're over a certain weight that you can't suffer or like struggle with anorexia, but there's no weight class, there's no look to an eating disorder, and I feel like people should be more knowledgeable that an eating disorder is mental. It's not just physical.
We're not just our weight, we're literally, that's like barely any part of who we are.
I have friends and they'll down talk themselves when we're out around other girls, like, oh, she's so pretty. Ugh, I wish I had this. And I'm like, don't say that, you're beautiful the way you are. Don't be so mean to yourself. Don't compare yourself to other people. Don't worry about the scale. Worry about your health. Worry about what you are, who you are. And
I think that was a really interesting one. Like, I think women will always have issues with their weight. I think it's always at the back of our mind. Maybe that's just me personally. Like, I think about it. I know when I've put on a little bit of weight, but I think it's always going to be something women have to deal with. We have high beauty standards, and that's just the way it is. And I think most women come to terms with it. I think women have it hard when it comes to our bodies. I think we should be a lot kinder to ourselves, but But at the same time, that's easier said than done. So there's that. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.